So you graduated May 22nd, which is my favorite date of all time. And then you were in your basement. How long did it take you to go from the one man show to where you are right now? Was it an overnight success or you had to put in a lot of work?
It was, we cashed in everything to start the practice. I left my other firm, cashed in my retirement accounts, everything, to fund the cases and such. And I think I started with about 30 cases, and my business plan was that I would be, your trial lawyer in essence. And I sent out postcards to lawyers across the state saying, if you have a case that you need to try, call me any point in the process, give me a few weeks notice and I'll be there and I'll try the case for you. And that was my business model, that I would just, kind of like Abraham Lincoln, drive the circuit around the state and say, I'll stop by your office and we can use your office as, your office. So the client has that relationship with you and them. And I'll just be the, fly by night trial lawyer. And I did that for a little bit, and then um, it went from 30 cases to 40 cases to 60 cases, and then I was like, well, okay, this isn't doable. I can't do it myself. So I hired a bookkeeper, hired a law clerk, hired a part-time paralegal, and then it just kind of grew and grew and grew. And I was actually looking. I had on my phone. We have a couple buildings in the area, and I was moving from one to the other one just last weekend, moving some stuff. And I used to on a whiteboard have our numbers with clients that we would get new clients per month. And you can see how it kind of progressed on this whiteboard, from 2000. Now we're zooming ahead to 2017 to 2019. And in about 2017, our numbers just skyrocketed. And that's when we really have had this growth. We bought another law firm in 2020 approximately. And now we're about 30-ish staff. We have VAs in other countries and, things like that. So over the years, it was steady growth, but then really, honesty, it's when I really got involved in some of these masterminds and, working on your business as opposed to in your business, which if you're a lifelong learner like I am and you're, reviewing, your podcast, other podcasts, books and masterminds, you kind of get a sense of how to grow a firm. And I learned that back, 6, 7 years ago, working on your business versus in your business, and that's when it really skyrocketed.